to WCast! When I first started this web series, I expected it to do fairly well and run for about 30 episodes. At this point, it would run out of material and quietly disappear. Well, I don't think I could have been more wrong. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce who is not only our new special guest on WCast, but also the first cast member of Mad World to appear exclusively, Marvin Kaplan. Marvin played the role of gas station co-owner Irwin opposite Arnold Stang, who played Ray in Mad World. Ray and Irwin ultimately find themselves buried under the wreckage of their clean, bright service station after they battle it out with a psychotic Jonathan Winters, your typical angry truck driver. This January, I interviewed Marvin on Mad World and all other aspects of his career. The interview lasted longer than an hour and a half, so expect to see Marvin on WCast for a long time yet. I imagine you're all on the edge of your seats right now, so I won't delay him any longer. My first question for him was, from what I've heard, pretty much all the comedians in Hollywood at the time wanted to be in the picture. Were you offered a role, or did you campaign and audition for one?
No. I replaced Jackie Mason in the part. Jackie was set for the part, and then he had too many nightclub engagements, and he told Stanley Kramer, and Mr. Kramer said thank you very much and fired him. And they needed a replacement for him, and I was up for a different part in the picture. I was up for the role of the Doodles Weaver did, the assistant to Edward Everett Horton in the sequence with Sid and Edie Adams. But now they had, my agent Meyer Michigan recommended me for this part, and Ann Kramer, who was Stanley Kramer's first wife, cast me in the picture. I didn't audition for it at all.
Were any actors or stuntmen injured during filming?
Yes. Phil Silvers was injured. The sequence where he had to be pushed against the gasoline pump, well, they gave Phil elbow pads and knee pads, but Jonathan didn't hit him with the tires in the knees or the elbows. He hit him in the head, or wherever he could when he was crazy, went crazy. And Phil was constantly being banged against the glass of the gasoline pump, and it hurt him. And he after about 2 or 3 takes, he went to the infirmary. He didn't have the right kind of padding.
If you watch Phil Silvers' performance in the pertinent scenes, you can tell he's in actual pain. Listen closely and you'll hear him whispering, "This is too much," to Jonathan Winters, right about here. If you understandably didn't hear him, here it is again. I began to continue with my next question for Marvin when he remembered something else. How long did it take to shoot
When
your
Ethel
scenes?
Merman was hurt, Ethel Merman, in the scene where they take the keys away from her, they were running around and she hit a huge rock with her ankle. And then they had to pick her up by her ankles and shake out the keys, and she was in great pain. And a couple of the extras in the scene where they throw down all the money, they were told they could keep whatever money they could find. It was real money, and some of them got hurt.
No, I don't know about you, but the idea of real cash being used seems a little weird to me. To back my opinion up, some fans say that they have original funny money used in Mad World. However, I've definitely heard rumors elsewhere that real cash was used at certain points. On my Blu-ray, I can definitely make out funny money in certain shots, but no real cash to be seen except for under the big W. Make sure to leave a comment below with your take on the matter. Anyway, on to my next question for Marvin. How long did it take to shoot your scenes?
We shot it in 2 weeks, and one afternoon we were told they were going to shoot the scenes with me and Arnold running out of the men and ladies room. And I mentioned to the AD, Ivan Volkman, that the gas station was still up at that point, and now it was down, and it wouldn't match. And he said I was wrong. And I told him to look at the script and read the script. I had memorized it by the numbers. And he realized I was right, and he sent everybody home about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And while we were home, they built another station, and the next day we shot the stuff in the correct sequence. My entrance and exit into the men's room and Arnold's entrance and exit, and then they knocked the station down again. That mistake cost $100,000.
And that is all for today. Breaking the tradition. Yes. As for announcements, I have two. The reason for WCast's conspicuous absence last month is because I was playing the lead in the famous musical Guys and Dolls. In order to concentrate on this, I took February off. Call a lawyer and sue me, what can you do me, I love you. No sooner had I finished this than I was offered a supporting lead in my second production of Anything Goes. Luckily for WCast, that only plays for one weekend in May. Just because Marvin Kaplan has arrived on the WCast scene doesn't mean that Danny Lee or the Every Other Week Random Topic episode get pushed to the side. Both still get equal billing. The new episode order will run like so. Danny, Marvin, Random Topic. Danny, Marvin, Random Topic. Danny, Marvin, Random Topic. You get the idea. This means that the next episode will be on a random topic, the one after that will feature Danny, and then Marvin again, and so on and so forth. And that's just about it. I hope you enjoyed watching my first episode featuring a star of Mad World. Get ready, because I'm thinking there's a whole lot more where that came from. Thanks for watching WCast.
Look, mister, you got this right here. Don't take it so serious. When you stop stabbing, get out of... Hey, this is going out of his head. Hey, look, give me a brace. Crazy. Why don't you pull him? Why do you do... Ray! No, wait. Look, you crazy.